How's it going, everyone? Welcome back into another episode. I need a new name. We're now officially in the NHL off season, so we're gonna need to get some creative and some branding done for something MLB related. I'm open and kind of not open, but I guess shoot ideas. If you guys have something, we need something baseball related for the two and a half months that we have till NFL kind of rolls back around here. But decent sized MLB slate today. I don't believe everyone plays. I think is it everyone? Let me check. It might be everyone. That's 15 teams. Never mind. Tomorrow's the day where teams have a lot off, right? No, even tomorrow's pretty good. Tomorrow we have 14, only one team or two sets of teams have days off tomorrow. So I'm going to go through it today. Today will be a relatively shorter stream. I just kind of got back home. I don't have as much planned today. I haven't had full day of research going on as well. So I don't want to rush things up, but did want to take a quick look, plate IQ, look through some pitchers, look through some hitters. Some guys will build probably one kind of dinger lotto, a couple hits, runs, and RBIs plays. I'll post some stuff on X as well as we kind of go through it. But effectively, I'm going to be playing this how I typically do. Instead of going through every single team one by one and kind of selecting the best hitters throughout, I just want to go and kind of handpick my spots. So I'm really going to, for the most part, look at which pitchers do I want to target, and then we'll go from there. Adam Mazer could be a decent one. Let me just put this here. Mazer looks okay. Well, he hasn't pitched this year, has he? But last year wasn't great. Give up a ton of hard hits. I'm okay with targeting him, so we'll start there. Of course, we don't have that. One second. Let me pull up Baseball Savant. That'll help me. Savant, Mazer. All right, what do we got? We have four seam, slider, curve, primarily. Four seam, the entire lineup. They don't miss many four seam. Lineup is confirmed. No Harper, Bohm, Castellano, Schwarber. Okay. Then we have the slider. Not much. Only Trey Turner sees it well, and the curveball. Only Schwarber in the top six sees it well. Not great on the pitch mix side of things. Schwarb's hitting the ball. I mean, barrels him up like crazy. Doesn't do well against sliders. Does very well against that. Turner. So, like I said, Turner. How often? Four seam 40%, slider 35%. I'd lean Trey Turner. Obviously, here he just throws it almost 3/4 of the time. Curve's not as big of a thing for me, so we'll leave that there. Pittsburgh, Detroit. No, that's Heaney scoop ball. I don't really want to go into either one of those. Herman Marquez versus Mitchell Parker. Probably want to look into Herman. I don't think you're going to have much on the knuckle curve. Nate Lau a little bit. What about last season? Nate Lau's seen it and done relatively well against a knuckle curve. Okay. We have four seams. Everyone here does relatively well against four seams. Sinkers also does relatively well. CJ Abrams, Luis Garcia has been really good lately. Don't mind going down that route. I think Luis Garcia could be a good one. We'll even go sliders here. Luis Garcia again. Does he all of them minus the knuckle curve? He hasn't really seen a knuckle curve much. He saw it a lot last year. It wasn't great. Good ISO, good power numbers, but not great weighted on base. And then besides that, everyone here, right? Abrams, James Wood, sinker, same deal. Slider, not Abrams, James Wood. So that top four for Washington looks good today. I like the top four. I'd probably lean Luis Garcia, especially batting in the 3-hole, but we'll keep going. Jack Kahanovitz, one of my favorites to target. I will absolutely be here. Sliders. First thing you got to understand, Judge breaks every number. I know he's been cold lately. He's been striking a lot. The entire Yankees offense has been. I think Jake's a good bounce back target here. How was Grisham against the first pitch? Grisham's not bad against sinkers. He started the season hot. I think his last 30 is going to be significantly worse. Jeez. Oh my God. All right. Slider, Goldie, Judge. I mean, Judge just kind of comes out crazy. Tea time. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Trust me, the next NHL season will be here before you even know it. We'll have a lot of futures as the NHL draft kind of gets solidified. We get some more rumors. I'll do some futures there. Also, I should have an NHL offseason live show where we'll go through every single NHL team. I think 2 or 3 a week is going to be the goal. So a ton of stuff coming up, a ton of stuff planned. Yeah, 1 second. I just got to call back. Okay. So yeah, I think Aaron Judge again looks fantastic. I know the Yankees offense has been kind of lately. I don't hate going against Yarborough as well. Trout's been good against lefties. Taylor Ward, Zach Neto, they've been kind of the best of the bunch. Trout good against sinkers. Doesn't see. What about Kernan last season? He didn't really play last year. Never mind. Neto, though, if I remember, is Neto the one that raked lefties last year, or was that Ward? It might be both of them. Neto a little bit more than Ward. Ward hits him harder. Neto a little bit better weighted on base. I actually don't hate going on the side of Neto. I think that Angels offense has been good. They strike out a lot, but they also get a good amount of hits and good amount of runs. So I'm not overly bothered with going into that one as well. I think that could be a decent one. Okay, Eduardo Rodriguez. This offense has been good lately. I think going back to Vladdy would make a lot of sense against a lefty. Ernie Clement also has been pretty hot. God, Vladdy's been shitting on them. Changeups, not great. Ernie Clement is, though. Holy fuck. Is this today Ernie Clement day? I saw that, Ethan. I wonder if you could get steals on LA. Ben Rice hasn't played a lot of catcher. That's immediately like, well, Ernie Clement, buddy. You might be able to get good odds on him. He seemingly hits really well against lefties. He's the best hitter on this team against lefties. I'm curious if I go here, what can I get for his hits, runs, and RBIs as a solo? He's not like a big name guy. I wonder if we can get a good price on him. Clement minus 118. Let me see if I can get slightly better than that anywhere. I actually like that look a lot for someone that rakes against lefties. Let's see. Oh. Oops. Okay. No, yeah, it's minus 140 on MGM. This is the best price you're going to get, I believe. Minus 118. Let me just double check some other books. Why is this not loading for me? I believe Profit X will once again be the best. Okay, better props. Minus 118 is the best price you're going to get here. At least the best price that I found. 6-hole hitter. 6 is kind of like the end of the line where I like to go. I think 6 is kind of the cutoff point for me. After that, I feel like you're just losing an at-bat for every player that you take. But 1, fantastic numbers against lefties in general. Great against the four-seam. Best hitter on the team against the changeup. Best hitter on the team against a cutter from lefties. Great against sinkers. Great against sliders. I'm all in on Ernie Clement here. Really nice spot. I also like Vladdy for power numbers. He typically gets some good pop against lefties. So Ernie Clement, great spot. Really, really nice spot. So Judge, Neto / Ward, Ernie Clement, and Trey Turner was in this first game. Bailey Ober, he's been kind of rough lately. I think he don't even reinvent the wheel right now. Ellie De La Cruz might be one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. Just go right back to Ellie. Yeah. I mean, does well against everything but changeups. And even then, it's not terrible. 291 isn't terrible. It's serviceable. It's average. So Ellie's the guy on this team, if anyone. Nick Lodolo, they've been kind of wonky against lefties. I don't want to really fuck with that. Paul Blackburn, he's got a really high ERA, but his expected ERA is quite low. That kind of scares me. His ballpark simulation doesn't have the Braves or the Mets for a lot of runs. Chris Sale, I'm good. Trevor Rogers, this is his first start of the year. Has he started? I mean, clearly he's played because he's got a couple. He's got 22 plate appearances all year. Taj Bradley, it's a great ballpark. I just don't know if I want to be playing either side here. Yandy against lefties is typically the best. Caminero. Okay, not great. Yandy, good. Slider, Yandy, good. If you play anyone, it's Yandy Diaz, but I'm not super sold on it. Maybe if I do like a long shot lay with like a CVS ticket, Yandy could go on. So that'd give us Turner, Judge, Neto, or fucking Ward. Which one of these two? Hold on, let's go back. They're the same this year against cutters, neither against sinkers. Neto against changeups, Neto against sweepers, about the same. I'm not even sold on either of them. If I am, it's probably Neto, but we could see. I'm not going to go against Sonny Gray. Sean Burke is okay. Love a fastball here, don't you guys? Sliders. Ivan Herrera curves. Too much wishy-washy here for me. I'll probably stay away from all of them. Stay away here. Nothing really stands out. Bubic, I'll stay away. He's been pitching well. And honestly, give respect where respect's due. I got to give Patrick Corbin his flowers. He's been good this year. I really don't want to bet against him. There's some really good numbers here against lefties. He doesn't really throw a curve. Sinker, no one. Slider, Michael. Cutters, they're okay against cutters. Probably stay away here. Again, another one where it's, this kid's electric. Misiorowski, he throws like 103 consistently. He's got a lot of issues with command, but he's fun to watch. Jameson Tyon, I don't know if I want to go against. Maybe Yelly, Contreras, all of them. Yelly, Cutters, Yelly, and Hoskins. Logan Allen. Who's on the other side? Justin Verlander. Yeah, tea time. I'll definitely have a home run lotto today. I think one hits, runs, and RBIs lotto, one home run lotto. Just kind of light getting back into everything today. I'll see what other boosts are kind of laying around, but I think that should be fine. Okay, Logan Allen. We know Helio loves those lefties. Great against sweepers. Rafael Devers actually has some good reverse splits, though. Can't forget him. Great against that. Changeups. No one is besides Jung Ho. Sinkers. Helio. I think Helio Ramos, I think he'll have a really big... it'll help him a ton when he's not the best hitter on the team or the most important hitter on the team. I think Devers helps insulate him a lot. I think he's going to see a pretty nice uptick in basically everything from having a really, really good hitter in front of him. And Rafi had a really good game one as well with San Fran. Verlander, first game back. We don't know much about how he's going to look. We don't know how long his leash is going to be either. J-Ram seems like the typical target. No one really against sliders. These are not in order. Curves, J-Ram. I mean, if it's anyone, it's J-Ram. I'm not sure how much I want to be betting against Verlander. We know he's got ability to be good. Framber, not betting against him. I'll bet against Severino in this ballpark, though. I think this ballpark's a heavy plus. Jeremy Pena has been awesome. He gets on base like a machine. Again here, Pena, Paredes, sweeper, Paredes. Oh, Paredes might be better than Pena right now. Like at least these pitches. And then no one hits the cutter. Well, besides Yanier. Someone hit a mega. Snowman, it's very chalky today, though. That's my worry. It's very chalky today, right? Crochet already started, so it's too late to kind of go through him. How's he doing, by the way? Inning just started. I thought they'd be further into this game. First, the top half of the inning just ended. I don't think Scoop Ball's in that good of a matchup. It depends. Does Pittsburgh have a lineup out yet? At least based on what they have here, Pittsburgh's lineup against lefties, they don't hit great, but they have a lot of guys out of the lineup who don't K. Like, at least as of right now, this is when they have the question mark. It's usually just like what they expect. Let's see if the Pirates... It's kind of late. They should have a lineup out by now. No. Oh, so Brian Reynolds is definitely out. But Brian Reynolds is a big K guy. He's out today. They've called up this Billy Cook guy who we don't have a lot of data on, but he struck out at about 20%. He's not terrible for Ks. Typically now against lefties, O'Neal Cruz is out of the lineup, which is huge because he's the worst of the bunch. Spencer Horwitz, not in. So you're losing a 54% K rate, a 38% K rate, a 34% K rate. And they replaced them with some guys who don't K as much. It's still Tariq Skubal. So, like, I mean, if he has a good day, he can fucking crush them regardless. But there's some guys in that lineup that are gone that are big K guys. That's my worry about him. I think he's been very public. I like Crochet a lot today. You're right. The Mets are tough. They either K a ton or not at all. And I do like Sonny Gray. I also like Framber. Framber's just been playing at such a high level right now that, like, really, I don't care what the matchup is. I'd probably take him. Okay, let me go through. So we had that. We only have one more game left. Real quick. Stephen Kolek, I could definitely go against him. I don't know enough about Emmett Sheehan. So we'll go here. Let's see. Sinkers, the top three. Fastballs, all of them. Cutters, everyone but Mookie. Will Smith loves a cutter. Shohei's definitely got to be somewhere here, huh? Shohei does great. Freddie does great as well. Freddie's been kind of cold lately, though, no? Just like overall. Colder than Shohei, but not that cold. So I think we can get a nice six-man lay for hits, runs, and RBIs there. For Pop, what about Pop? Let's look at hard hits barrels right now against righties. Shohei's the one, right? If you take anyone in this game, it's Shohei, but that's why his odds are plus 150. And then I love the Rays ballpark for homers. Taj Bradley's been giving up a lot of fly balls too. Maybe today's Gunner's Day finally, or Ryan O'Hearn. I think those are good spots. Yankee Stadium, it's getting warmer in New York, could be a decent one. Yeah, Freddie's good for base hits, runs, and RBIs. I agree with power. Wow, I almost missed the mute button there right as I did that. I was like looking for it so quickly. Belly could be a decent spot, but Jack. The problem with Kahanowitz is he pitches so much sinker, low stuff, induces ground balls. He induces contact, but mostly ground balls, which is my worry. He gets hard hit, but it's not like much fly ball. I mean, obviously, Judge looks good. I'd like to play someone there. And then I'd like to play someone again in Oakland, or well, not Oakland, Sacramento. Not going against Framber, so I'd have to be Houston batter. I think Altuve went yard yesterday. I think Christian Walker's gone yard both, or is it Christian Walker went yard 2 days ago and Altuve's gone yard both? One of those is true. Yeah, Judge odds are ridiculous. He's been one of the colder hitters in baseball. I watched Bram Bello fucking slice him up like 4 straight ABs. He's just not seeing the ball well right now. Crochet's killing it. Yeah. I believe Libo was all over Crochet. I didn't get a chance. I was traveling all day this morning to kind of take a look. But I believe Libo was all over Crochet. So let me take a look here. Yeah, he liked Crochet today. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yeah, the Yankees' offense has been cold, and it's not like they've been playing good pitching, right? They had Boston, and then they had Boston, and then LA. There's a boost for Ohtani Judge home runs. We should just stop now. We should just not do it because it's way too chalky. It makes sense. I think, when's the last time Shohei hit a homer? I feel like it's been a while since both of them hit a home run, though. Four games for Judge is a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. That's how fucking good this guy is. We might have to run him back. I really like Ernie Clement as a sneaky hits, runs, and RBIs guys, though, just because of how good he is against lefties. Nerfy hit if you wanted to take. I was looking at the Nerfy in the Seattle-Boston game. It was like minus 190, minus 170, something like that. Regardless, it was not playable as a solo Nerfy. So Luis Castillo and Garrett Crochet makes sense. You got 2 good arms on the mound. All right, so hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's go back through this. I might skip anyone in this game. Trey Turner. It was Ernie Clement. I liked Aaron Judge. I might steer Caleb Judge just because he's been cold lately. He's due. But Ellie De La Cruz. Maybe Yandy Diaz in like the long shot CVS version, but I'm not super sold on him. Did I ever get a Helio? Yes or no? He's good against lefties. I mean, he's better against lefties than he is against righties. Might be back to Devi today. Eh. Houston side, I mean, you can go with anyone. Pena, Paredes, all of them look good. Severino's been struggling, especially at that park. That's a tough park, man. It's Paredes. It's Paredes. He's not good against cutters. Sinker? Oh, wait. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so, oh, nope, not what I want to do. He's changing up his pitch mix quite a bit, Severino. Last 365 days, he threw a sweeper way less than he has been now. He's almost completely stopped slowing down his sinker with a four seam. I wonder if that's true, or if Hawkeye just can't read the movement, or his fastball doesn't have great movement and it's being picked up as a fastball over a sinker. I've read some articles about like Hawkeye has difficulty with some pitchers where like some pitchers four seams have a ton of movement and they just assume it's a sinker because of movement more so like what the pitch actually was. Or again, pitching stats makes changes all the time though. Severino's just not throwing. I agree, Ethan. There's tons of guys. Also, Marcelo Meyer just went fucking yard. How far was that? First pitch swinging 380. Thought it looked further. Crushed. I will most likely be live starting tomorrow with playback as well. So if you guys are on Twitch, the only reason I like playback is if you have MLB.tv, you can link them up together. We can watch the games together. So live reactions, we can kind of go through everything live. It'll be much more fun while sweating the big plays and everything as well. So I think that's about it from me. I got to get a little bit more research done with home runs. I'm going to get a little bit more research on for hits, runs, and RBIs. Today, that'll most likely be the only thing from me. 1 hits, runs, and RBIs plays, 1 home run lotto. We'll have fun with it today, and then we'll go kind of full steam ahead going into tomorrow. Regardless, I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me. If you are not already on ProfitX, code Cheddar gets you back 200 bonus cash back across your first month. Also, like I showed with Ernie Clement, they're about 12 to 15 cents cheaper than any other book on his line here. So go check them out as well. If you're a big fan of solo betting, that's the best place to do it. You're not going to get limited peer-to-peer, available in 40 plus states, especially for those guys without sports books in your state. That is the way to go. So go check it out. Code Cheddar when you do. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow kind of in full. Today was a big travel day. I only got in about an hour and a half ago. So thank you guys so much. I'll be back tomorrow with the streams. I believe I'm going to be streaming every day this week because I got to make up a stream from yesterday. Yeah, I believe I'm going to be live. I'm definitely live tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. I'd have to double check Sunday. I'm not 100% sure about Sunday. So at least the next 3 days I'll be live with a research stream with ProfitX and then maybe a live sweat after the fact. So we're going to do both most likely. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.